Another Brick fan with the May the 4th promos. Here are the 3 gift with purchases that you can get from the May the 4th promo, which started on May 1st and goes through this weekend, ends May 5th. First, we have a coin here, kind of like we got last year. Here is the AAT poly bag, and this is the Trade Federation troop carrier. In the US, you had to spend $40 to get the AAT, and I think it was $80 to get the coin, and then it was $160 to get the troop carrier. Let's take a closer look at all of these promos. Here you can see the promos still out. So this is the coin. As you see, it's a representation of the X-Wing going through the Death Star trench. A chance for destroying the Death Star. This is the AAT polybag, which I reviewed a couple days ago. I'll leave a link up there for that. And then, of course, this is the built troop transport, which comes with 8 droids. 2 of the pilot droids who are in this, who have these blue bodies here that you can see, and the rest are just standard battle droids. And then it also comes with this 25 years of Star Wars. This 25 years of Star Wars brick has been available in several other sets this year as well, like the Tantive 4, for example, or the Millennium Falcon. I'm sure it'll be in several others. Let's take a quick look at each one of these promos. Here's the Star Wars coin, and as you can see, it comes in this nice box which folds inward, or it opens on either side. There's a bunch of information here on the back, just some warnings and things like that. But then we can take the coin out of the box here. So here is the coin out of the box, and as you can see, it's built up kind of on top with the Lego Star Wars logo here. The carving inside of the trench run. There's even an outline, if you look really closely, of the X-Wing here. And then there's this plastic piece, as you can see, moves back and forth. So it's kind of the firing reticle. So this is the view from, I believe, Darth Vader's shuttle when he's trying to shoot down the X-Wing as it goes through. So this is the targeting computer on the TIE Fighter. At least that's my interpretation of the representation here. So it does match right up, or as you can see, it kind of moves around and doesn't match up. So that is a pretty nice coin. The back, of course, is the TIE Fighter, the view through the TIE Fighter front window. So this would be looking through the front window there. It looks like it was made in December 2023, it looks like. So a pretty nice coin as one of our gifts with purchase. Here is the Armored Assault Tank, or AAT. I did a full review, so I'll put that link up here in the corner. But just as a quick glance, I think it's a very good looking Armored Assault Tank. I like all of the motion you have with the turret, both in 360 degrees as well as being able to angle the main gun up and down. There's a couple other weapons here on the sides that can move up and down as well. And then I like the hatch they have here in the front. So overall, I think a very good representation of an Armored Assault Tank in this kind of micro scale. The main set that I want to focus on is this Trade Federation troop transport. This set has 262 pieces and a total of, says 8 battle droids with it. 2 are what they call pilot battle droids. You can see they have the blue torsos. And then this troop carrier will actually hold the other 6 droids as well as their 6 weapons. Take a closer look at that. Of course, there is this 25 years of Lego Star Wars brick, which is a nice brick to get with R2-D2 there projecting a hologram of a stud. I thought that's a pretty clever logo. And again, this comes in many of these 25th anniversary sets that are coming out this year. Looking at the troop transport, it does have a bunch of these inverted tiles on the bottom. You can see here in the clear ones that make it very easy to slide on a hard surface. So on a table or across the tile floor or something like that, it works really well. The troop carrier itself does come out. So you can see it just has those slotted pieces here. So looking at the troop carrier itself, I like the way they did the shaping here with kind of a lot of smooth angles here. The inverted tiles here on the sides for a little decoration. There's plenty of room for both pilot droids to be up in the front. The front is kind of angled here to give a little more shaping there. There's a little dish here, maybe a communications array or a sensor of some kind, just on a clip piece here, so it will move up and down there as well. Like I said, it's very nice. You just got these rail pieces that fit into these slotted pieces on the sides. You kind of have to get it lined up just right to get everything to fit. And then the troop carrier slides in. As I mentioned, the weapons all fit right here, just inverted. So these are done in that metallic dark gray. So it's kind of got a shine to them. The droids are simply folded up and fit inside of each of these little slots here. So there's room for 6 droids. You basically just fold them forward here with their arms and then angle their head up, and then you just drop them in. Any way you want to fit those in is entirely up to you, of course, but this is how it shows it in the instructions, and it's an easy way to get them to fit. So like I said, 3 on each side to provide that look. Let's take a quick look at the battle droids. As I mentioned, there are 2 styles of battle droids. So this is the pilot battle droid, and this is the regular battle droid. See, they have the same head, the same feet, the same arms. That does come with a few extra arms. So it has the straight arm and the bent arm, several of those. So you could mix and match those and have some droids with 2 bent arms or some droids with 2 straight arms. It just depends on how you want to do that. I appreciate that they tried to do some printing on the front of the battle droid here, but I'm not certain it was very successful. The blue bleeds through quite a bit, which makes that, so I guess I appreciate that it was done, but I don't think it came out probably the way they really wanted it to. Other than that, they're just pretty much plain battle droids. So everything about these 2 are the same. The pieces are exactly the same except for the color of the torso for the one pilot battle droid versus the regular battle droid. These have been around for quite some time, but it is really nice to get 8 in the set, especially for a free set. I believe LEGO values this set at around $30, which makes really good sense. It's 262 pieces, but you do get 8 minifigures. So I think even at $30, this would be a decent deal and really consistent with LEGO's pricing. Let's go back to give you my final thoughts on this part of the set, and then we'll sum up all of the May the 4th promos at the end. Overall, I really like this troop transport. As I mentioned, I think it is a pretty good value, even if you had to spend $30 on it. The $160 is not a completely unreasonable threshold. I think last year's promo set was somewhere about the same, $150 as well. It is nice to get a promo set with minifigures. I know there's a lot of people that have complained that the sets don't come with very nice minifigures, but this comes with a whole bunch. So I think this was a highly anticipated set. And of course, that 25th anniversary brick is pretty nice as well. So there are all the gifts with purchase or promos for May the 4th. Here in 2024, we have the Armored Assault Tank, AAT, the Star Wars coin with the Death Star Trench Run, and then of course the Trade Federation Troop Transport. Overall, I think these were really good gifts with purchase this year, although this tank has been available commercially for a while, so would have liked to have seen maybe a different polybag that hasn't been released yet, although then it's hard to get a hold of those as well. But the low threshold on the polybag AAT is actually really nice. You get it at $40. Basically, all the new set, almost any of the new sets that released on May 4th would get you, at least qualify you for that. Perhaps even the coin and the AAT, because I think the coin was at $80. So hope you've enjoyed my thoughts on these May the 4th promos, and May the 4th be with you. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to see more of my content. I've left a link to my other Star Wars reviews up here on the screen.